Politics in Zimbabwe is like a movie happening in real life. Mnangagwa's so-called investment advisor to the United Arab Emirates, Paul Tungwarara. Yes, the guy who is going around flashing money, drilling balls and all those things for the war veterans. He has done it again. And by it, we mean pulling off yet another grand-scale fraud while flashing his ZANU-PF connections like a VIP pass to a crime. This time, the victim is an Indian businessman, Raza Jishan, who thought he was stepping into Zimbabwe to set up a gaming empire. Instead, he walked straight into a real-life heist movie where the main character, Tungwarara, managed to sell a property he didn't even own and promise construction that never even happened and throw in some bogus work permits, all while cashing in a sweet $2.3 million US dollars. The scheme was textbook. Jishan was lured with the promise of stand number 3, Tyward Close, Ballantyne Park in the lush Highlands area of Harare. Tungwarara, with all the confidence of a man who knows the law doesn't apply to him, allegedly claimed he was selling the property under his company Prevail International. Over a span of 3 months in 2022, Jishan transferred 1.3 million for what he thought would be his new business headquarters. But why stop at the just fake property deals? Tungwarara then convinced Jishan to shell out another 649,000 for the construction, even though the only thing being built was a financial black hole. For good measure, he threw in an offer to secure 450 work permits for Jishan's Indian staff, charging a near 150,000 for what turned out to be nothing but hot air. Reality hit hard when Jishan tried to complete the paperwork for the property transfer, only to find out that the land wasn't Tungwarara's to sell in the first place. So who was the real owner? Hospic Investments. Were there any connections to Tungwarara? Absolutely no connections. Jishan had essentially bought an expensive dream packaged with official-looking lies and wrapped in false assurances. When he tried to get answers, Tungwarara reportedly responded with the usual arrogance of someone who knows he is untouchable. First, he locked Jishan and his team out of the property in February 2023, forcing them to beg just to retrieve their belongings. Then, just in case Jishan still had any illusions of justice, Tungwarara allegedly returned the following month, this month with armed thugs, to forcefully evict them for good, because why just scam someone when you can also terrorize them? But let's not pretend this is shocking. It isn't. This is the same Tungwarara who in 2019 pulled off yet another high-level fraud, borrowing 350,000 from businessman Joseph Chibisa and conveniently forgetting to pay it back. A minor inconvenience really when you have the right political protection. It's no wonder that despite these damning allegations, police investigations into his activities have gone nowhere, because in Zimbabwe, there is no crime too big if you have the right friends in high places. Maybe one day when he crosses Mnangagwa's path, the crime will come to surface. So what happens now? If the script follows the usual ZANU-PF playbook, Tungwarara will likely disappear for a while, only to resurface in some new cushy government role, probably as the head of an investment council, because what better way to attract investors than by putting a career con artist in charge? If anything, this should serve as a warning to foreign businessmen eyeing Zimbabwe. Unless you enjoy expensive life lessons, keep your millions far away from anyone who starts a sentence with "I work closely with the president." As for Jishan, he has likely lent the the hard way that in Zimbabwe, business isn't about contracts and investments. It's about knowing who not to trust. And if there is one rule in this country, it's that Mnangagwa's inner circle is not to be trusted with anything except looting. If you enjoyed this latest episode of How to Steal in Zimbabwe, be sure to subscribe because this circus isn't closing anytime soon.
Nyika yedu yaparadzwa nemakoronyerezano. Nyika yedu iri kutongwa nenhubu dzezano. Vana kushikorora ngova damberega mafekitari yakafara kare kare. Imi Mwari Baba ndimi makati munozivavo konamo yeZimbabwe ichapera rini mambo tamirira taneta tichafara rini mambo tatarisa nguva dzese uchauya rini mugove patinoti titaure tinoudzwa zvekuhondo kuti tikosore tinoswera tave musheri. Zanu haina tsitsi nevana veZimbabwe vatana nevarwere vakatokanganikwa kare. Imi Mwari Baba ndimi makati munozivavo konamo yeZimbabwe ichapera rini mambo tamirira taneta tichafara rini mambo tatarisa nguva dzese uchauya rini mugove. Pakavava Mugabe vakatobviswa negidi, pakauya Mnangagwa akatopinda zveginya naiyewo anoda kufira pachigaro. Imi Mwari Baba ndimi makati munozivako konyamo yeZimbabwe ichapera rini mambo tamirira taneta tichafara rini mambo tatarisa nguva dzese uchauya rini mugove. Nyika yaora yaparadzwa nemazano. Nyika yedu inopisa kudarika gena. Makoronyera ezano yationesa chimoto. Mwari burukai muite kuda kwenyu. Imi Mwari Baba ndimi makati munozivako konyamo yeZimbabwe ichapera rini mambo tamirira taneta tichafara rini mambo tatarisa nguva dzese uchauya rini mugove. Imi Mwari Baba ndimi makati munozivako konyamo yeZimbabwe ichapera rini mambo tamirira taneta tichafara rini mambo tatarisa nguva dzese uchauya rini mugove. Nyika yedu yaparadzwa nemakoronyerezano. Nyika yedu iri kutongwa nenhubu dzezano. Vana kushikorora ngova damberega mafekitari yakafara kare kare. Imi Mwari Baba ndimi makati munozivavo konamo yeZimbabwe ichapera rini mambo tamirira taneta tichafara rini mambo tatarisa nguva dzese uchauya rini mugove. Patinoti titaure tinoudzwa zvekuhondo kuti tikosore tinoswera tave musheri. Zanu haina tsitsi nevana veZimbabwe vatana nevarwere vakatokanganikwa kare. Imi Mwari Baba ndimi makati munozivavo konamo yeZimbabwe ichapera rini mambo tamirira taneta tichafara rini mambo tatarisa nguva dzese uchauya rini mugove. Pakavava Mugabe vakatobviswa negidi, pakauya Mnangagwa akatopinda zveginya naiyewo anoda kufira pachigaro. Imi Mwari Baba ndimi makati munozivako konyamo yeZimbabwe ichapera rini mambo tamirira taneta zanu nyika yedu inopisa kudarika gena makoronyera ezanu yationesa chimoto mwariburuka imuite kuda kwenyu imi mwari baba ndimi makati munozi vako konyamo yeZimbabwe ichaperari ni mambo tamirira taneta tichafarari ni mambo tatari sanguva dzese uchauyari ni mugove imi mwari baba ndimi makati munozi vako konyamo yeZimbabwe ichaperari ni mambo tamirira taneta tichafarari ni mambo tatari sanguva dzese uchauyari ni mugove